Hello, and welcome to my channel. I'm Sweet Deer, otherwise known as Zuri. Either one, it's up to you. So this is my first time doing a voiceover. I'm a little nervous because, voices on cameras are always really weird. But anyway, this is sort of like a draw with me. Some of you may not know this, but I have a succulent named Haru, and I've had her for about maybe 6 months now, and she's been steadily growing. And last year I drew a picture of her of how I thought she would be if she was tuned or like in a cartoon, and it's up on my Instagram. I'll also pop it right here. And recently Haru started to kind of bloom flowers. So I was thinking, it might be time to update her look for a new piece of art. So this is my process. I might pop back in and talk a little bit later on in the video. But yeah, this is my sketching and coloring process of, I guess, Haru 2.0. So I hope you enjoy this video. Also, thank you for everybody who's been commenting and liking and supporting my videos. It really means a lot. And yeah, just thank you. All right, bye. Okay, so let me talk about these pencils for a second. These are my favorite go-to pencils to sketch with, and they're only $7 on Amazon. They're called A+ color pencils, and the way I found out about them was actually a professor gave me a kit of art supplies that, some kids don't use anymore. So I was like, yeah, I'll gladly take it. And it was like those sample pencils, and I had a little blue one, and I kid you not, I had the best drawing experience of my life with these little pencils because they erase really well. They show up very light, so your sketch isn't harsh and dark, and they're so easy to erase. And so I went on Amazon to see if I could find them, and I found a whole pack of 12 color pencils for $7. I always feel like I'm winning when I use these, and I highly recommend them. Okay, so here, I guess you can really start to see the sketch coming in a little bit clearer. So I wanted to talk about like my thought process while doing this. So my succulent Haru, she's pretty young still, and the flowers that are growing from her are kind of outrageous. I'll see if I can post a picture of it later, but the flowers stick so far out from the rest of the actual body of the succulent. And I wanted a way to kind of show how the plant looked through the feeling of the drawing, the way the body of my drawing looks. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, the flowers kind of droop. They're not dying or anything. They're just kind of heavy right now. So I in a sense, I guess I wanted to make Haru look like she was leaning over her pot and kind of taking a little break from sprouting all day. So I don't know if you can see it very well with this green color pencil, but yeah, my Haru cartoon version of her is kind of leaning over the pot, enjoying her day and taking a rest. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of explain a little bit about this piece. So yeah, it's gonna be coming close to the end of the sketch process. So I hope you guys stick around for the coloring. Here we are starting to color Haru. It had been a really long time since I'd used markers. Honestly, I think the last time I used markers for a drawing was back in October. So I'm a little rusty, and I was finding it a little difficult to pick my colors. And right here, actually, one of my markers broke, and I was like, ah! But anyway, I was finding it difficult to find the correct colors to color this because Haru is not as dark as she used to be. She's a little bit on a lighter green side now, and a lot of my markers are on the dark side of the green color spectrum. And by the way, I use Spectrum Noir markers because they're the cheapest and the most, affordable right now, and they're available to me. I can just get them from my local art store. So yeah, I was having a bit of trouble blending and figuring out what colors I wanted to use. And you might see me go back and forth a few times trying to figure out, should I use yellow? Should I use a little bit of blue? Should I go with a darker green? Yeah, and I honestly thought I had messed up when I first started coloring. But I blended and blended and blended and blended until, you know, it was just very smooth. And I was like, okay, I think I saved it a bit. So, yeah. So what I'm doing, though, is I'm laying down my markers first. And then I'm going to go in and line it, because I find that with Spectrum Noir markers and fine liners like Micron, it starts to bleed really bad. So I put down my color first, and then I'm going to line on top. You'll see that coming later. So yeah, I'm going to go for now. Oh yeah, I saw that it was bleeding through my page, and I was like, uh-oh. But yeah, so anyway, the coloring process is going to jump a little bit, because I don't want this video to get like too long and too boring. I want to bore you guys. But yeah, so I might speed through the rest of this just to get towards the end. So this might be the last time I speak to you in this video. So thank you again for watching and commenting and subscribing. It means a lot, because I'm really just learning how to do everything as I go. I wasn't even sure if I even wanted to do this voiceover, and I know there's a bunch of errors in it, but you know, you got to start somewhere, right? So yeah, thank you for watching this, and I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, I'll post the picture on my Instagram when it's finished. Yeah, just thank you, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.